Factors, multiples, prime, and composite. Factors are numbers that you multiply together to get another number. Here are examples. 5, the factors of 5, numbers you multiply together to get 5 would be 1 times 5. Because I can multiply 1 times 5 together to get 5, 1 and 5 are both factors of 5. Another example would be the number 12. Anytime you have a number, 1 is always going to be a factor of that number, as well as the number itself. So 12 is also going to be a factor of this number 12. So I have 1 times 12. 1 and 12 are factors. Because this is an even number, I know that 2 is going to be a factor of this number. So I have 2. In order to figure out what I can multiply to 2 to get 12, I can count by 2 until I get to 12. So let's try it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then you count how many times you had to count by 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times I had to count by 2 to get to 12. So I know that 2 times 6 equals 12. I can try 3, and you can try all numbers. But one way you can do this, another way, is you can use division to help you. So 12 divided by 3. If there is no remainder, anything left over, then you know that that number, your divisor, is indeed a factor of the number. So let's try it. Again, I'm going to use the counting by 3 method to help me figure out or get as close to 12 without going over. So here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I was able to count by 3 4 times. And it got me to 12. It got me exactly there. So there will not be a remainder. So I know that 3 times 4 are both factors of 12. All of these numbers are factors of 12 because when you multiply them together, they give you 12. Multiples are the product. The product is the answer you get when you multiply. Multiples are the product of a number. So for instance, multiples of 6. If I want to multiply 6 times 1, it's going to give me 6. 6 is the product. 6 is a multiple of 6. 6 times 2 equals 12. 12 is a multiple of 6. 6 times 3 equals 18. 18 is a multiple of 6. And I'll do one more. And it doesn't matter what number you choose. So this time I'm going to choose 7. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 is a multiple of 6. There are many others. There are an infinite number of multiples for a number because you can go on forever. Prime numbers are numbers that only have 2 factors. So they only have 2 factors. Now, if we look back up at my example, 5 is a prime number. Why? Because the only things you can multiply together to get 5 are 1 and 5. So 5 would be an example of a prime number. Another example of a prime number would be the number 7. You can only multiply 1 times 7 to get 7. There are no other numbers. So 7 is also prime. And then I'm going to include a video of the sieve of Eratosthenes so that you can see how to figure out from 1 to 100 what the prime numbers are. Composite. Composite are the opposite of prime. They have more than 2 factors. So if you look back at my example, 12 has more than 2 factors. It has 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. So because it has 6 factors, it is considered a composite number. All even numbers except for 2 are composite. So all even except 2. So you can go on and look. There are odd numbers that are composite as well. So it's not just all even numbers. So you have 9. 9 has factors of 1, 9, because 1 times 9 is 9, and also 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. 9 has 3 factors, so it is composite. Again, you can see all of this in the video, Sieve of Eratosthenes. Okay, that is factors, multiple, prime, and composite.